Hold that thought.
Hey man, excuse me for disturbing the regular programming. The Africa series will continue after this, but I have some breaking news. The spring is here. And so is the new riding season. And for this season, I have a brand new bike. Well, not really, it's still the same old Tenere with 55,000 kilometers on the clock. But I thought it deserves a second chance, a second use, so to say. But first, let's go on a ride.
Man, it's good to be back on these Latvian forest roads, riding my trusty Tenere. So, regarding the bike, I wanted to give it a little refresh, at least a visual one. It had a lot of scratches, a lot of dings accumulated during these years. So what we did is create a new sticker kit in partnership with Decallab, and Lauma did a wonderful job creating this custom design. The idea was to cover the scratches, would make the bike look, at least from the distance, more or less the same. But if you come closer, you start to see some details, which are these topographic lines. I know, nothing very original, but it does kind of speak about myself. I like reading maps, I like topography, and yeah, I went with that. Ooh. Some wild boar has dug up the road here. And also I repainted my Outback Motor Trek crash bars and some guard. It had many dings in it, many scratches from the crashes, and now they look like brand new. And to top it off, I replaced the muffler, but I didn't go with any aftermarket one. I just bought a brand new stock one. I don't want a loud bike. I'm riding in places like this in forests. I travel in Europe, and I don't want to bring too much attention to me. And I quite actually like the stock sound of Tenere. It's not that bad. It's not like the KTM stock one. I could have, of course, did the stickers myself, but I'd rather leave it that to professionals, because knowing me, I would probably screw up. Like, for example, if I would ride there. Big shout out to Lauma for her wonderful work. And here's a short montage of how that went. And I have to get out of here. But actually this isn't the real season opening. We already did that in India with our annual motorcycle date with my wife. We rented some Himalayans there again and went for a little loop of the Kerala state. There will be a short video about that too. But that was just the beginning. We already have some interesting plans for the spring and the rest of the year. But for that, let's meet Ainārs, a.k.a. part-time nomad. We are going on a little ride and camp trip today. And let us tease you what's coming this year.
So Ainārs, nice first ride today.
It wasn't actually the first ride, but it
Really?
was awesome. Like, you mean this year?
I mean, we just opened the season, right?
No, no, no. I actually opened my season at I think it was 6th of January, and I started a ride with my Dominator from Bucharest to Athens in Greece, and I parked it there. So I already had my 3,000 kilometers, I think, this season.
And that gave me ideas. Last autumn at Oduro Scout, which was happening actually nearby, my wife rode her Royal Enfield Himalayan and managed to break her engine. So it was basically totaled. And then we thought what to do with that bike, and we decided to resurrect it. So we got a new engine, and it's still a crappy bike, but I think it's very well suited for
Joining my Dominator, yeah.
So the plan is in May to ship the bike or ride the bike to your bike, maybe ride a little loop in Greece, then park it for the summer also in Greece, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing with my Dominator. I'm parking there over the summer, and then in September or October, we're starting from there again and going towards Turkey.
Turkey, I mean, not the bird, the country. And the idea is to ride the Tet, Turkey. After that, it's actually closer to India than it's to home. And
Who knows?
well, who knows? Maybe the wind will blow east. We have these trashy old bikes that don't really have to ride back home.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah.
Stay
There
tuned.
is a plan, but there isn't. So
That's the best plan.
yeah.
Okay, let's go camping. Labrīt! Šitā jau var upē iebraukt. The past 2 days have been planned using the Stegra app, which is a very handy thing for adventure riders, and it works like this. You just put in your destination and it plans the most interesting, the most twisty, the most gravelly path to your destination. And basically what you get is a route that is very similar to Trans-Euro Trail. There are some harder bits sometimes, but mostly it's stuff like this and some forest roads, and it basically just avoids highways. Stegra mostly leads you on gravel paths, but sometimes something like this. Whoa! And back to gravel. And sometimes we think we are smarter than Stegra and choose our own route. How hard can it be? Famous last words. Always carry a Fiskars. Is this the end? Big tree across the road and swamp after that. What do we do? Need a chainsaw. Do you have a chainsaw, Ainārs?
I think we're going back. No way of getting this off the road.
Our fate is decided.
Yeah.
Oh well. New plan. Build a bridge.
The perfect size of logs here. So.
Ainārs went to look for the road, and it looks like it's impassable after this, so we made the decision to go back, which in turn means that he has to go back over this again.
Okay, with that exercise failed, let's go back. Ui. Ja. Hey, Robert. No, kāpēc to jādara? Why do we do this?